So, a bit of a different video today. We're going to go up Calton Hill, but I'm taking you quite a convoluted route because, first of all, I'm going to show you a very good breakfast place. It's called Thomas J. Walls. It's on Forest Road. Actually not far from the Royal Mile if you're looking for a half decent breakfast or brunch. So it's just up round here to the left, and that's George Heriot's school, private school, 17th century. See, we got a better view of it there. So yeah, it's a bit Hogwarty, so we'll go over here, we'll have some brekkie, and then we'll head up to Calton Hill.
It's like you're involved with two soldiers flying out of the ditch, doing all the things, being so happy, being pulled back into the ditch.
Yes, I told you we're going quite an unorthodox way. So this is down from the Royal Mile to Beverley. Nice and direct, very photogenic. Okay, so I appreciate we're going quite a convoluted way today, and the sound of the fire alarm and the busking man are quite annoying. But to get to Calton Hill, you have to come to the east end of Princess Street. So there's the Balmoral Hotel. Right there. Just walk past the Balmoral and just keep going straight. So this is Waterloo Place. There's a statue of Wellington over there, but obviously the bus is just driven up right in front of it. Don't know what's going over there apart from the fire alarm. That's the St James's Quarter, which is a big new shopping centre that replaced the old concrete monstrosity that used to be there. So take one more turn along Princess Street just to show you. So this is where you come. And right here you can see the National Monument up there at the top of Calton Hill. So from the east end of Princess Street it's about a 5-minute walk to the base of Calton Hill. So just proceed up this way. And as we continue along you'll see there's Waverley Station down there. There's a better view of the Dugald Stewart Monument, the Nelson Monument, and a little bit of the National Monument. It's so noisy today, and I've also forgotten my microphone, so wonderful. So we got here, and before we go to Calton Hill, if you turn right, you'll find the old Calton Burial Ground, which is actually, it's quite interesting in its own right. So as we go up into Old Calton Burial Ground, it will hopefully be a little bit quieter. I mean, it's not sounding good, but we'll see. I just want to show you the memorial to David Hume, the philosopher, and there's also one to all of the Scottish soldiers who died fighting for the Union in the American Civil War. So you'll see over there, a statue of Abraham Lincoln with an emancipated slave. So David Hume was known as being an atheist in his time, so obviously they put him in a religious memorial. Yeah, because memorials are for the living, not for the dead, really, let's be honest. So to preserve the jewel of liberty and the framework of freedom to Abraham Lincoln, and that's in memory of Scottish soldiers, Scottish American soldiers, of course, who died fighting for the Union and Old Abe. And if we take a turn further around, you see a beautiful shot of the city. That was shot of the city, incidentally, because my audio was all over the shop. And here's the memorial to the memory of martyred workers. The huge obelisk. And if we cut around there, we'll see the back side of St Andrew's House, which is the seat of the Scottish Government. So yeah, this is Old Calton Burial Ground. And further up the road there's New Calton Burial Ground, which is actually quite scenic in its own right. But yes, it gives you a nice shot of Calton Hill here. And we're just going to head up there. Okay, so there are effectively two ways up here. There's steps or the slope. I think we'll get the slope today. Bear in mind though that neither are particularly good if you're mobility impaired at all, because even at the bottom of the slope there are steps to get up here. If you're not sure of your fitness level, I'd probably take the slope, to be honest. Nice and relaxed. You'll see over there, that's Leith, then the Forth, and then Fife. So you can see Fife, which is an upside or a downside, depending on your point of view. Definitely a downside for me, but we got a nice enough day for it, yes we have. So right over there, the Forth rail bridge as well, so I'm not even halfway up. And we've already got a pretty stunning view. So we'll continue up to the top of the slope and we'll have a look at some of the monuments up here. Kind of important to note that we came up from the Princess Street side, but you can also come up from the top of Leith Street. So if you're staying the kind of east side of the city, it's probably the easiest way. And as we get higher, we get views of the islands in the Forth as well. So it's currently a Monday, so I'm hoping it's not too busy. There's a cruise ship over there. Or technically, might be a ferry, I don't know. Naval nomenclature, but one of the two. See here, there's the unfinished National Monument. We'll go up and see that in a bit. It's a monument to soldiers and sailors who died in the Napoleonic Wars. And when they were building it, it ran out of money. So it's only half finished. And it probably never will be finished. See over there, that's Eastern Road where Hibernian FC play. And that big spike in the background is Bass Rock. A massive seabird colony in the Forth Estuary. Actually, as well as the railway bridge, we can actually see the Queen's Ferry Cross in the background. That's the River White. So let's take a wander. This is actually the end of town where it's kind of hard to believe you're in the city. So there is Arthur's Seat and Salisbury Crags and Holyrood Park. And from left to right, that's the National Monument. That's the Nelson Monument to Horatio Nelson. That's the old observatory, I think it's now a restaurant. I mean, I don't know, I'm sort of the opinion it looks better for being unfinished. It's got a nice stark Athenian temple view to it. There's a better view of Salisbury Crags and Radical Road, which is that path which is going all the way up. That's the Holyrood House, which is the Queen's, sorry, the King now, residence in Edinburgh. And you can see all the way out to the Pentland Hills over there. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the Duke Stewart Monument and then we'll head back down. So, actually in the near distance you'll see the hotel that famously looks a bit like a poo emoji. And there's the Nelson Monument as well. Every time I film one of these I've got a cold. So that Greek looking temple there is the Dugald Stewart Monument to the Scottish philosopher Dugald Stewart, as you might expect. Plus Poo Emoji Hotel. There's also a non-working cannon, obviously. Otherwise, think of the carnage you could reach. And there is Princess Street down there. And that's the stairs we saw at the start. Let's lead you right back down. There's not a huge amount to do up here. There is a restaurant in there. But if you're into photography and stuff, it's actually some of the best views of the city. So we're going to take a quick look at Duke Stewart and then we'll head down again. Oh, to a bit some description. guess there was some most of what there is to see up here. Better photographs from up there actually, but it looks quite crowded. And there's the headquarters of the Scottish government, flying the EU flag, the flag of Ukraine. And just about to see the Scottish flag in there as well. You know, Art Deco building that is showing its age a bit now. And that's the steps we saw at the start, so we'll head back down that way and we'll call it a day. So have a superb week, and I'll see you next Monday for another Curious Wander.